Hi guys, welcome back to our Maine homestead. It's another really nice day, so we are about to get to work on the house again. We've got to put up these last 5 rafters, and then any minute now we should be getting a very exciting delivery of our tongue and groove ceiling boards. So we are very excited about that, and we're excited to see what we're able to accomplish within the next couple of weeks. Of course, we've got the best little supervisor here to help us today. Say hi, Emery. Hi. What are you playing with? Whoa! Last rafter. Whoop, whoop. So we've gotten most of the front of the house ceiling boards done. We have a few that are at the end there that we'll have to put up when we set up the scaffolding on the outside of the house on the porches.
tongue and groove between our homesteading projects like the chicken coop and a few other getting plants planted, that kind of thing. But we finished the tongue and groove along the front of the house, except for the bottom, what going to turn out to be probably 3 boards. So you might wonder why we did it like this, but instead of trying to put the tongue and groove on from the outside, we've put all of this tongue and groove down to here on the rafters from the inside, so we don't have to climb up, get on the roof, and do any of that. We did it all from scaffolding inside the house, which was way easier. Number one, for getting boards to where we need them, but number two, just for being on the roof and not having a whole lot of traction, that kind of thing. So anyway, so we've gone all the way down. There's 3 more boards there. We'll put those on from scaffolding that we put on the porches. Once we build the porches, we'll be able to stand very high and just place the boards just kind of like we did from the scaffolding on the inside. But we've done all the front. We've done over the deck on that end, and then we've done the first row of tongue and groove here. I think we're going to skip this bay and do there's 2 more rows of tongue and groove down there where Francesca's showing you now. But we're skipping this first bay, or second bay here, because that's where our chimney is going. And so we've got to build, which I think I've got it designed, but I've got to go back through and be sure everything's 100%. But that's where we're going to build our chimney up on the roof, and we want to do that from inside as well. We can do that standing on scaffolding versus being on the roof and trying to put it together. We'll build each wall separately, but then we will put them together up on the roof and be sure everything's plumb. We'll show you that. But so that's kind of why we're doing it in this order. But now it's time to cut some more boards for these other 2 sections.
So yesterday we officially got done with ceiling boards that we could reach, and today the focus is finishing out these porches. So we're working on floor joists, blocking, then flooring for the porches, and once that's done we're going to move our scaffolding down onto the porches so that we can reach the edges of the house, finish out the ceiling boards, and then work our way down.
Move. It's black fly season. They're not biting yet. That's the males.
Yeah, the males don't bite, but they're still a pain in the butt. They fly in your face and everywhere you don't want them. Anyways.
In the last couple of weeks, we were able to put up the last few rafters, finished up the roof, the rafters part of it, and then we got a load of tongue and groove, and so we've put it up as much as we could. Talked a little bit about it, but we did it from the inside, which was way easier than trying to do it on the roof. Getting boards up there is the hardest part. But so we've got roughly 3 rows on each eave of the house, front and back. So to be able to do that, we had to build porches, had to build out our porches, and we knew we were going to have to do that, but that's what we're going to set scaffolding on so we can get up to the eaves, and then we'll be able to do all the rest of the tongue and groove and start putting the insulation, strapping, OSB, and roofing. Also, we knew we'd need the porches to do the walls higher up. So once we get the roof on it, we'll start framing doors and windows, and then we'll use the same scaffolding, just not quite as high, to work our way up the walls, doing the putting the walls up. Anyway, we got that done. We've done 3 bays of porches because of how our insulation is going to be on the outside of the house, not inside like it typically is in a you know, kind of a standard what's it called, stud framed house. The insulation is inside the siding, or inside the sheathing, but our insulation is going to be outside. You'll see that later on. I'll explain it. But so because of that, we're not nailing down the floorboards for these porches. We're just going to lay them up there on top of the floor joists. They don't go anywhere. The porch over there that we've been using, we used for the material lift last year. We used it for everything. It just has the floorboards just laying up there. They're 2x6. They're pretty heavy, and they don't move. So we're going to do the same thing here while we're temporarily building. I'll go ahead and say the reason we're doing that, our insulation and siding and strapping and wall, the whole wall complex is 7.5 inches thick, and so we don't want to run our boards up there and not have enough room to be able to get what we need down in there. So we're leaving the boards loose. Then once we get the walls up, we'll finish putting the floorboards for the porch down. That way it'll all mesh up right, meet in the right place, and have a more finished look.
We're very proud of what we got accomplished in the last couple of weeks, and we can't wait to share more with you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when new videos come out. And as always, give us a thumbs up and leave any questions in the comment section below. We'll see you guys next time.